Mighty Mouse UFL on the YouTube. Go subscribe, guys. Ring the bell for notifications. We're here for your workouts, your diets, training tips, boxing tips, MMA tips. We're on here all the time, man. I get most of the time I get asked, especially like on my live feeds. I'm on live feed every single day too, guys. So if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me personally, I'm on live feed at least once a day for an hour. So try to get up on that. Ring the bell for notifications so you see when I'm coming on live feed. But a lot of people, most of the people ask me what do they need to do workout wise to either gain weight or lose weight. They don't understand that 90% of this is done in the kitchen, man. Most of your cutting weight and putting on size and whatever you're trying to do is done with nutrition. It's not done through grinding hard on the weights, man. Grinding hard on the weights is only 10% of it, man. You know, calisthenics, whatever you're doing, it's only 10% of it. Majority of anything that you're trying to do, from a six-pack to benching 500 pounds, is going to be done in the kitchen. If your nutrition is off, everything else is going to be off, man. Unless you got some crazy genetics that just is going to outdo all the nutrition that you ever put in your body. Now, just imagine with those genetics, if you were also up on your nutrition, how badass you would be. All right, so, but like I said, I get guys that ask me all the time what workouts they need to do to gain weight or lose weight or whatever. But this one here is going to be a diet that is diet foods that are nutritionally dense, not empty calories, that's going to help guys put on size. For those guys trying to put on muscle and trying to put on that weight, I don't really try to do that. I try to stay as lean as I can. But for the guys that are trying to get super big, bulky, you know, huge and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you ways to do it that is nutritionally fit. Not going to eat a bunch of Little Debbies and Zoom Zooms and Wham Whams and ramen noodles and you know, number ones from McDonald's and stuff like that, man. I'm going to tell you guys how to put on what's called clean bulk. Clean bulk, not dirty bulk. If you just want to be a fat guy, if you just want to see your scale go up, see, that's the problem, man. People think that they're getting big because they are seeing the weight go up on their scale. That could or could not be true. But 9 times out of 10, if you're not doing it nutritionally the right way, all you're gaining is fat weight, man. You're not putting on real size. You're just going to be a bloated water pig. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to be a fat water pig. So if you want lean bulk, bulk that looks good, bulk that is nutritionally dense for your body, I'm going to give you some dietary foods. I know that you guys could probably add 30 to this. I could add 30 more to this as well. But I'm going to give you some because, I mean, otherwise this video would be 100 minutes long. All right? I'm going to give you one. And this is without junk food, guys. This is nutritional food, man. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be energy, vitamins, carbs, stuff that your body is going to efficiently use, okay? Not stuff that you're just going to shit out in the toilet or stuff that's not going to work for your body, okay, guys? So, or just going to make you fat, all right? So I wrote a few things down for you guys, all right? So number one, my number one is red meat, all right? This is not vegan friendly. This is not going to be, so if you guys are, you know, a vegan group or, you know, whatever, vegetarians and stuff, this is not going to be vegan friendly for you at all. All right. This is going to be hardcore to the point. You know, I'm sure that vegans could probably come up with substitutes for these. I'm giving you mine. And red meat, man. It's best for lean muscle. It contains amino acids like leucine, which stimulates the creatine in your body, man. Now, I was eating so much red meat at one time, the creatine levels went up in my kidneys because I was eating bricks and pounds and just, listen, guys, everything is good for you in moderation, man. Everything is bad for you if you overdo it. All right. And I'm the type of guy that overdoes everything. I'll take things to the very extreme. If this guy's eating 1 pound of hamburger, I'm going to eat 2 pounds. If this guy's eating one big ass, you know, 20-ounce steak, I'm going to try to eat a 40-ounce steak. You know, that's the type of guy I am. All right. But I was eating red meat 3 and 4 and 5 times a day. I've switched a lot over to chicken and fish now. But I was consuming large amounts of red meat. I think the best, strongest, best looking body I ever had, and the hardest and the most I lifted was when I was consuming those large amounts of red meat. So red meat, man, red meat it's just more available for your body, man. Your body uses up more red meat. Now, when you buy your red meat, make sure you're buying lean red meat. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to buy a bunch of fatty, cheap red meat and stuff like that. Stuff that your body's not going to consume. It's just going to turn into fat. All right. So, and it's like I said, it's going to be more consumed instead of going straight to the toilet. Understand? All right. Number 2, rice. All right. I like rice with all of my meats. All right. Now listen, when I say rice, I don't mean go eat a bowl of rice and that by itself. That's not a complete meal. Rice is to be added to whatever proteins that you're eating, meaning your fishes, your chickens, your red meat, whatever it is, eggs, whatever it is that you're eating, man, it's to be added to your protein. Rice is not a meal by itself. So it's not like I'm going to go get hungry and I'm going to eat a bowl of rice. That's not what I'm saying. All right, rice has shit tons of carbs in it. It's definitely good to be added to your protein, and it's used for immediate energy, man. Dude, rice I think is one of the most efficient energy sources there is, man. I think the carbs in rices, man, are immediate. They're long acting. They stay in your system, and you can bang out a great workout, man. You know what I mean? Rice is where it's at. All right. Protein bars. All right. People are going to say, well, Miles, protein bars are terrible for you and shit. They're not terrible for you. A Snickers bar is terrible for you. All right. Protein bars at least have something. Now, listen, guys, when I'm saying this is to put on quality weight. All right. So if I was not trying to put on quality weight, it would be going to my protein powders. All right. Protein powders is not going to have the carbs in there. It's not going to have the fats in there that your protein bars are going to have. Your protein bars are very easily available. You can bring them to you before or after your workouts. They're ready for you to eat right after the gym. You know what I mean? And most of them have 300 and 400 calories in them, guys. 300 and 400 calories per bar. Some of them got more than that. They're high in fats. They're high in carbs, you know what I'm saying? But they have the proteins in there. They have your amino acids in there. So it's not an empty calorie like your Snickers bars would be, okay? Look at the difference. Snickers bars, fat, carbs, no protein, no vitamins, no amino acids, okay, guys? See the difference, what I'm saying? All right, get that protein bars, man. Those protein bars will help you pack on fucking weight, man. Remember, guys, you guys want to keep on consuming food, man. Your body is like a car. You want to keep that thing rolling, man. You want to keep that thing running on a high octane, man, to keep your car. You want to get that oil changed. You want your body to be efficient, man. So any food you eat need to be efficient foods, not empty calories, not empty carbs, not empty sugars, man. Everything needs to have some type of efficiency behind it. If it's going in your mouth, it needs to be efficient for what it is that you're trying to use it for. Okay, guys? So definitely the protein bars. If you're cutting weight, stay away from the protein bars. Use your protein powders. Okay, so we'll get to those videos on another day. All right, avocados, man. For you guys that are on for you guys that are on keto diets and stuff like that, you guys know that you guys use a lot of MCT oils and a lot of avocados and stuff like that for energy, man, because you guys are living off of fats. You guys are not living off of carbs as fuel. You guys are living off fats as fuel. Avocados are very high in fat, man. One avocado has about 200 calories in it. It's a very easy thing to add to any of your meats, any of your protein meals. You can even add avocado to your protein shakes. I've never done that. Maybe I have, like when I bought a protein shake from a store, it might have had avocados in it mixed with like some of them Smoothie King thing type things. But I love avocados, man, in my chicken fajitas and stuff like that. I add avocados to a lot of things, man. For taste, I don't necessarily look at it as being I'm trying to put on weight from them. But if you are trying to put on weight, avocados is a great source to put on weight. They're filled with vitamins. They're filled with potassium. They're filled with fiber. They'll keep you fuller longer. They're just good for you, man, all the way around. And like I said, they're about 200 calories per avocado. So if you had two avocados each day to your meals, you just add 400 calories to your meals, just adding 2 avocados to your proteins and stuff, man. All right, dry fruit. Now, I know you guys, a lot of people are going to say, oh, man, dry fruit's crap, man. Dry fruits are terrible for you and stuff like that. You know, all the vitamins and stuff are sucked out of them. That's not true. All the vitamins, the only thing that's sucked out of dried fruit is the water, which means you can consume a lot more of them than you would be able to consume if you were to eat a whole apple. You could eat a whole lot more dried apples than you could an apple. So you're actually getting more vitamins in there. So you're able to bring in more carbs, more energy, more efficient weight. Okay, guys? So definitely dried fruit. They're filled with vitamins. They're filled with antioxidants. The same thing, man. I'm telling you. And you can make your own dried fruit. You don't need to buy them necessarily out of a bag. I buy them out of a bag. I like dried fruit, especially when I'm on an airplane, when I'm traveling. I love dried fruit. I tear that shit up. The apricots, the prunes. Love it. Keep you fluent. It's filled with fiber. You eat a bunch of dried prunes every day, I guarantee you ain't gonna have no problem sitting on that toilet 2 or 3 times a day. I promise you. All right. Milk, guys, milk. Milk is filled with fats, carbs. Unless you're getting like skim milks, it's filled with fats, carbs, vitamins, calcium, high levels of. 1 cup of milk has like 9 grams, 8 grams of protein in it, guys. Just one. Adding them to your smoothies or whatever, man. Milk will help you gain weight like crazy, man, and it's good weight. They say that a cup of milk puts on more muscle than soy or vegan powders put together. So real milk coming from a cow has better protein sources for putting on muscle than soy or vegan products, man. That's a study that they've done. I'm not a scientist. Some of you guys get on here and be, oh, that's full of shit, especially your vegans that live that vegan life. But that's a study. That's only one study. It might be 10 studies. I don't know. Just something that I found out, that drinking milk definitely puts on. I've always known milk, and I'm going to get to my smoothies, what I use to put on big amounts of size. I'm going to give you one of my smoothies at the end of this video. But I'm telling you, man, smoothies with milk in them is definitely the key to adding weight. And drinking milk by itself is a key to adding weight, guys. All right. Let me see here. What else? Salmon, fish. All right, I eat lots of fish, man. Salmon is my favorite, so I'm going to use salmon. Most fishes are filled with your fatty fishes, man, are filled with plenty of omega-3s. I take omega-3 pills. I take krill oil on top of my fish because sometimes I don't get enough fish. So I make sure that I take my krill oil pills on the side. But salmon is one of the best, man, protein sources, high in protein, man. It's rich in omega-3s. And it will definitely help you put on shit tons of muscle. I like eating the salmon and stuff like that over red meat, especially because of the creatine level. So me personally, I go to salmon and chicken over red meat, but red meat is by far your biggest bulking friend that you're gonna find, man, is gonna be red meat. We could get into all the health negatives of eating lots of red meat. We can get into the health negatives about eating anything in over amounts, man. So I mean, you can get into the negatives of overdoing it on taking a Tylenol, man. So I mean, yeah, you're gonna get, oh, you shouldn't eat red meat. Oh my God, red meat does this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. Listen, man, you know, what are you trying to do? You're trying to go hard. You're trying to get strong. You're trying to get big. You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do, man? You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to be a fucking yoga guru and shit and live off of fucking beans, figs, twigs, and leaves? You know what I mean? What are we talking about here, guys? You know what I mean? Let's get it real. I'm giving it to you on this level here. I can give it to you on 1,000 different levels, but this is for you get big motherfuckers that are trying to put on size and get fucking Jack Diesel in the fucking gym, man, and throw the whole goddamn gym around. That's for you guys. This is not for the guys that are trying to bend backwards and lick their feet, okay? All right? Whole eggs, man. We just did an egg video. Whole eggs, man. They used to say look, man, bodybuilders back in the 50s when Arnold was around, they said drinking like 40 and 30 raw eggs a day was almost similar to using a steroid cycle. That's how sincere they were about their eggs back in those days. I've never ate that many eggs for that amount of time to know if that would be true or not, but I'm going to tell you, from the 12 eggs a day that I was eating, made my strength go through the roof, made my energy go through the roof. So whole eggs, not egg whites, not fake eggs, whole eggs. All the nutrition, guys, is in the yellows. All of your amino acids, all your protein, majority of everything that you're going to get in an egg is in the yellows. It is not in the whites, okay? It is not in the whites. It is in the yellows. Eat the whole fucking egg, or don't eat the egg at all, man. I hate people that are, I'm eating my little egg white omelet and shit. This is for putting on size for big motherfuckers, man. This is for dudes that's trying to get big, man. So eat the whole fucking egg or stay away from it, all right? It's essential nutrition, man. Eggs are one of the most cheapest sources of protein that you could possibly get, man. And it's one of the best, period. Eat the egg, man. It's got all your essential amino acids in it, nutrients, everything, man. Eat the whole fucking egg, man. All right, let me get here. Let me get another one in here. Oh, nut butters, man. From your peanut butters. And when I say peanut butters, man, I'm talking about your natural peanut butters. I'm not talking about your Jifs or your Peter Pans that are packed with sugar. I'm talking about eating your natural peanut butters, getting natural fats from your peanut butters, no added sugars, carbs, fats, and plenty of protein in your natural peanut butters. All your nut butters. There's 10 different kinds out there that you can get, guys. Almond butter, whatever. All right. I drink almond milk with my protein shakes. Almond butter, and they got sesame spread. They got a whole bunch of different shit that you can use, man. Shit tons of easy access, man. You can eat it with your breads and stuff like that. Another thing is eating breads, guys. Pastas, breads. When it comes to putting on sides, potatoes, all of those carbs are going to put on size on you. I recommend eating Ezekiel bread because Ezekiel bread is going to have the most efficient shit inside of it, from amino acids to vitamins to protein. Ezekiel bread is expensive as shit. It's not your best tasting bread, but it is by far the best bread out there, period, point blank. All you guys are, well, I eat wheat bread, all right? I eat these breads with 5 different nuts in them and shit like that. That's great. There's nothing better than Ezekiel bread. Do it pound for pound. Look at it. Look at the ingredients in it. Some of you guys never even heard of Ezekiel breads. Look up Ezekiel bread. It's the shit. Lisa eats it all the time. I don't eat bread at all, but I'm not trying to put on all the sides and get super big. So Ezekiel bread is the ticket. If you're gonna eat breads, your pastas, man, listen, man, you're adding pasta to hamburger. I'm not saying eat a bowl of spaghetti with no protein in it, guys. I'm not saying eat any meal with no protein in it. You need to have the ratios correct. You don't want to just eat a bowl of rice. You don't want to just eat a bowl of pasta. You don't want to just eat 2 or 3 pieces of bread. Make sure that your protein is up there in content where it needs to be with your calories, with your fats, and with your carbs. Make sure that there is protein present in everything that you put in your mouth, man. That protein has got to be present. All right. I told you guys I was going to add one of my protein shakes to the end. I know this video is kind of long. You might have to watch this 2 or 3 times to get what I was saying on here. One of my biggest protein shakes, guys, that I used to take. All right. When I'm cutting weight, when I'm worried about the way that I look, when I'm trying to lean down, I drink my protein powder with water. All right. Right now, I drink it with almond milk. Almond milk has 10 times more calcium and vitamin D than regular milk in it. It does not have any protein in it, but I don't care about that because I'm putting protein powder in it. But I'm only getting 30 calories per cup in almond milk. I like almond milk, but for you guys that are trying to put on size, drink that whole milk, man. Skim milk at its worst, but real milk. Not almond milk, real milk. All right. Take that, put 2 scoops of protein powder in there. Take a scoop, a big ass scoop of peanut butter, throw that in there. All right. Take a packet of oatmeal or cereal, dump that in there. Packet of oatmeal in that bitch with the milk, with the peanut butter. Put a banana in that bitch. Blend that shit up, stir it up, shake it up, whatever it is, break it down and drink that shit, man. If you're trying to put on size, that's the ticket right there. That protein shake right there is going to put on that size, all right? Not water and protein. That's what I drink, not what you should be drinking if you're trying to put on that size, man. And everything that I just told you to put in there is all nutrient dense. Everything that I told you to put in there, your body is going to consume, use, put on size, and get you big, all right? Holla at your boy, Mighty Mouse UFL on the YouTube. Subscribe. We got a big day of fights this Saturday. Dallas, Texas, guys. We got on the 16th in Dallas, Texas. We got Houston versus Dallas. And then we got the Yard coming up at Club Vivos on the 18th, man. You don't want to miss it. If you don't know the addresses to this, I got a video on my channel that shows you all the dates, times, and locations of our next 3 events. We got a big DC, Maryland, Virginia event coming up. Miami's coming up. It's going down, man. Holla at your boy. Peace.